First coin series dedicated to all of the presidents started in 2007. Prior to that, there were only 6: Lincoln, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Washington, Eisenhower. Who am I missing? Kennedy. How could I forget? I am sorry. But Kennedy is on one of the dollars. All of the presidents in this collection started in '07. It's on that golden dollar. It's the presidential dollars. We have them all tonight uncirculated in this beautiful album display. 40 pieces in all. Started in '07. It was 4 coins per year. And then in 2016, there were only 3, because to qualify to be featured on one of the presidential dollars, you have had to have passed away. That's the easiest, nicest way I can put it. In 2020, with the passing of President Bush, then they brought out Bush's presidential dollar, and as of now, this is a complete collection.
Of all 40, and as the current living presidents, former presidents, as they pass on, so to speak, that's when the government will be adding additional coins. It's part of the legislation, it's out there. So again, the golden dollar series. The whole idea behind this was, let's get rid of paper money, like everybody else in the world has, for $1, $2, etc. The euro is out there. They have 1 euro and 2 euros, right? The Canadians get rid of paper. They have the loon dollar, right? But the U.S. loves paper because it's convenient, don't get me wrong. But the idea was, since Sacagawea didn't take hold, let's bring out all the presidents, and those will work. Well, after a couple of years, it didn't, but it was so popular with collectors, they continued it, and today, well, we have 40 coins. Time out. $99.95 divided by 40 means these coins are less than $2.50 each. They're in a capsule and then a beautiful presentation leatherette album. The capsules and the album are over 50 bucks by themselves if you buy them from our competition. So we have all of them tonight at this crazy low price, craziest of all.
Now, speaking of our competition, they do want $275 just for the coin, so you're saving tremendously just comparing coin price of theirs to our complete collection with packaging. Now, it was a very special program. It was the first United States dollar to feature edge lettering. So on the edge of the coin, this is a 3rd strike. So you have the obverse, reverse, and then the collar strike, which featured in 2007 the year E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. Well, what happened was they had some errors, if you recall, the godless dollars of 2007, where they didn't strike In God We Trust, so then they became known as the godless dollars. They did some changes, and they removed that motto to the obverse in 2009. So just a little tidbit about this program for the first year or so with the edge lettering. They do have the year and the mint mark on the collar, the edge, for the rest of the series, but the motto was moved in 2009.
Another nickname was the smooth edge dollars, right?
With nothing minted.
I mean, they're in the news every night. I found another Washington, this godless dollar, and that was kind of the nickname because the motto In God We Trust was not on the coin. The collar didn't wrap when the obverse and reverse struck, and as a result, there you have it. I can't even tell you how many people would bring coins to the office, and they took their sanders and sanded the outside of the coin, but the coin was a different size. It was kind of a remarkable 2-year period, actually, and then the government finally said, enough. We're going to move the motto In God We Trust
all that badness, yeah.
back to that obverse with the president at that point and carry the collection forward. But this is all of them, all 39, 07 to 16, and then 2020 is when they brought out the George Bush Senior coin. So this is the complete now 40 coin collection. Our competition, again, way north of us. So on a value grab, this one's a significant value, almost 3 times more. I mean, $24, 24, 24, 27, 24, 23, 41, 37, 27, 21, and $3.50. Year by year by year, and then the 2020 by itself. Added up, as you referenced, just shy of $300. Tonight we're under 100. And in this gorgeous presentation.
Now, they were made at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, so this collection is a typeset, which we call that. It'll be a mixture or a combination of mints across the board, so you'll get 1 president per issue. So right there in the top left, that's George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison goes forward from there. So you'll get 1 issue per president all the way through 2016. Then, of course, it skips to 2020 because Reagan of 2016 was the last in chronological order from the first 4 per year, and then when Bush Sr. passed, they brought out the 2020 Bush dollar. So 40 coins in all. It's a complete set as of now, and thank you for that graphic because it's a great reminder for Steve and I to mention the website, which is avccoins.com. If you're shopping online, which you can 24/7, but especially during the show, when you have that item number handy, 905-9259 is the item number for this one. Each coin in stunning uncirculated condition, individually encapsulated, and this beautiful presentation album, which has a cover that closes shut. So it's like a book. You can put it right on a bookshelf or lie it flat, wherever you'd like to store it or hide it. But it's great for storage, presentation as well, of course, protection.
Well, yeah, when this first came out a little over a year ago, we couldn't keep them in stock because we're so used to the Whitman albums or the Dansko albums, the Cornerstone albums, which are the beautiful backbone of collecting, because they were improvements to the Whitman push albums that I grew up with when I was a kid. How do we take these beautiful uncirculated coins and preserve them as uncirculated when we're scratching them every day when we open and close these albums? Well, boom, let's put them in capsules. Let's build the VAC form, the form that all these go into. Let's build an album, a leatherette album to close, and then it's, again, that hidden treasure. Put it on your shelf. You know what it is. Nobody else does, but it keeps them uncirculated. It preserves them for future generations. And again, tonight it's all about completeness. It's the 40 coins, the 40 presidents that are out right now. They are encapsulated, and at the price of $99.95, we're under $2.50 a coin. Where our competition, $6, $7 a coin, way more, almost triple our price on a coin-by-coin basis. This is just special.
It's a fantastic set, and yes, there's a Lincoln dollar, there's a Jefferson dollar, a Roosevelt dollar, a Washington, a Kennedy, and Eisenhower. Those are all in this collection as well. And I remember when these would come out, we couldn't wait for the next release to see how they portrayed their image on the dollar. They're beautiful coins, they're uncirculated, and at this point we do have to put a 1-minute clock up because the phones are very busy. And
well, right now there's more phone calls coming in than we have sets left. The Karnak the Magician trick from Johnny Carson, I'm not good at it, so I don't know all you that are calling right now exactly what you're calling for, because it could be from stuff earlier in the show tonight as well, and we realize that. But that's why they're going to pop up that avccoins.com in the bottom right-hand corner as we're progressing through all of our products. Whenever the phones are jammed, or there might be a fast busy, which happens here at AVC, even with a big crew working with Hunter tonight, it'll happen. But tonight, for the next 30 seconds, how about looking at this one? $99.95 for all 40.
Which brings it to under $2.50 per coin, where our competition is north of $6 and $7 per coin. Their complete collection, without the capsules, without an album or any presentation, is $270+. We're at $99.95 for everything you see on your screen. Uncirculated, beautiful golden dollars. Join us, folks. We got to be moving on.